All right. Welcome to Scott Stream. This is a recording of a live stream that I do with my friends here on Telegram. You go to t.me/Scott Stream and you can get in on these and see what's going on. Travis asked me a question that I wanted to talk about because I think more people, this is one of the ways that we might win, guys. Travis says, do you have a line where you don't put up with it anymore as far as your business goes? These obnoxious folks, I mean, he says. To clarify his question for the listener, from time to time, I throw people out of our program at Online Great Books, and I've fired customers at every single business I've ever had. I say throw them out, and that's actually not fair. I send them away. There used to be signs up that said we reserve the right to refuse service to anyone. No shoes, no shirt, no service. And I still believe that. And he asks, he asks, what is that line? I've been billing clients for work that I have done since for 28 years now. And in those 28 years, I have discovered a customer avatar that allows me to get rid of clients before they are a problem. My onboarding materials in every business I've ever had, I think are pretty darn good and self-explanatory. Our website is self-explanatory. I am an open book as far as my personal views and how I operate. I do an orientation with our clients where I help walk them through all of our through our program, through the different tools that we have there, and talk about the culture there. And I let them know that we do not allow critical race theory, identity politics, relativism, or declared pronouns, and that sort of thing in our program. We can't. Oh my gosh. A little difficulty there. We can't do seminars with people that hold those views. A relativist cannot answer Socratic questions. Critical race theorists will not accept answers on good faith from their partners in seminar, etc. So I let them know up front that won't be accepted, and I let them know that they can just email me, and in private, I will refund them all of their money and let them out of the program. No harm, no foul. And every time I do an orientation, I lose some members because of that. If I see people, I have people that say, I had a client not too long ago who used a discount code to sign up. The discount code for Online Great Books, if you want it, is podcast. You'll get $15 off your first 3 months. Okay, go use that. And she had used that, and we're a small business, and there's no question about it. Nobody's getting rich on the Great Books racket. And she emailed me and asked for a discount for an additional 3 months. I just deleted the email. Her asking for that discount is not a demand on my time and doesn't require an answer. Now, a lot of people would say, oh, modern business etiquette would dictate that you would respond. I don't care about that. She was asking for a special favor that I could not grant. And she emailed me again. I ignored it. And the third time she emailed me, I said, no, we don't do that. And she was outraged. People that ask for discounts in general need to be sent out the door and refuse service immediately. People who want to make suggestions about how to improve the service need to be thrown out as well. If they think that me and my man that helps me and is such an integral part of what we do here hasn't thought it through, if they're so disrespectful as to think that we've been doing this for 4 years and haven't thought their suggestion through, that person is probably a narcissist and is second guessing everything we do and is not a good faith client. I typically will let them go. I normally do not wait for the problems to arise. I have been, over the years, I have identified the kind of client who will be a problem. And I'm quick to fire them. there's the whole 80-20 rule that tells you, that 20% of your clients generate 80% of your profit. Well, there are also 20% of your clients are 80% of the expense. And if you can get rid of those people, you're going to be better off. Don't be afraid to fire them. There's no need to be mean. I don't think I'm ever mean to them. I just say, hey, this isn't working. This is a passion project I'm working on, and you're diminishing my passion for this project. As such, I'm going to refund your money to you. You can keep all of the books, and best of luck to you in all your endeavors in the future. And I mean that. So I'm pretty quick to let them go. At my other businesses I've had where we had recurring clients, I would go and review all of our client base at least once a year, sometimes twice a year, and set myself a goal to fire some of those. Sometimes the goal might be we're gonna quit doing business with 3%, 5%, something like that, and just and let them go. Because as prickly as I can be, as people think I am, I want to help the clients, and I want to listen, and I want to do a good job for them. So over the course of a year, I can often allow a client who has a customer service problem to grow in scope of that, of the problem that they are. So I will, by setting a time to go through and review and let some of those clients go, it forces me to sit down and evaluate, what's going on. We always kept phone logs in my other businesses, and we certainly do that at Online Great Books. We use Infusionsoft and FuseDesk to track all of those service issues, and we would look at the phone logs and find that that there were clients that were very, very, very small, a very, very small portion of our revenue, who were just constantly lighting our phones up and causing troubles. So we just have to let them go. We just have to let them go. We didn't have to. We chose to let them go, and our business was better for it. Additionally, the business that we have at Online Great Books is a certain kind of thing. And if we have members that come to Online Great Books who are not interested in it continuing to be that kind of thing, then they need to go. We're not changing this. We're not changing what we're doing for the clients. We are going to do what we do, and we're going to do it very well, and we're going to attract the people who want what we have. But I am not going to do market research and change the program in any way. We're doing it with integrity, and in a lot of ways, it's a very difficult way to do it. Reading the books as we do, and there are a lot of things that we could do that might make it more profitable, but I think we're doing it right. So if somebody wants me to change that, particularly if their metaphysics is bad or whatever, then they need to go. This has stood me very good stead and has made, I think, Online Great Books in the other businesses I've had stand with integrity and deliver the product that they promised. So if you're an organization, a church, a civic group, a homeowners association, a business, a volunteer organization, whatever, and you find that there are people who are a problem, that cause more trouble than they are worth, who destroy more than they create, or who want to reform the organization, show them the door. Show them the door. Have the moral courage to free them up to go seek out the organization that they need, or have them create the organization that they want to create. Meanwhile, protect your organization and the constituents of your organization from the activists. Okay? Now, the activists don't even know they're activists. One of these dunces will put their pronouns in their handle on your app or something, and they don't even overtly understand. Now, subconsciously they do, but they don't consciously understand that that's activism, but it is. So when you let them go, they will be outraged. They will claim that it's not fair, that you are closed-minded. Uh, they'll make all kinds of accusations, and they will accept no culpability for having done whatever it is they did. Right. So ignore them, throw them out, and ignore them. One of the guys in the chat says, is it possible for someone to come back if they show they believe in objective truth now? No. I hope they come around to that. But the risk for me to allow them back in is too great. And by the way, the downside for not letting them back in my program is very small. It's just an online great books group. I think it's excellent, but it's not healthcare. In some ways it is, but you understand what I'm saying. If we deny them entry into our program because, because they don't believe in objective truth, and they claim they've been reformed, and I deny them our entry into our program, they can go start their own group in their own home, or find an alternative. So no, they can't come back in. I've had one person over the years that has claimed that he has changed his views and he wanted back in. And I said, man, I'm so happy for you. And I am. That's a huge win. But I'm like, best of luck again. Start your own group and continue to spread the word, is what I told him. And I mean that. We don't have Online Great Books is not huge as far as online businesses are concerned, but it's a nice size, and we're helping people, and we are helping them by doing the thing that we do, and we are going to continue to do that thing we do, and we are going to continue to frankly ignore people who want us to change it because they're wrong. So, Travis, if you've got clients that are a pain, if you've got clients that want you to change the way you do things, if you have clients that you think that will throw you under the bus, let them go. Here's the thing. I've said this on my blog. I've said this in person. I've said this on podcasts. Cancellation culture is real and it's imminent. There's a really good chance that all of us get canceled at some point. When I don't mean all of us, I don't mean like the faction of the truth. I'm not talking about my team. I'm talking about everyone. This machine will eventually eat everyone. So you're probably going to get canceled. Well, I want to make sure that I am building a business that is sustainable through a cancellation. So I want to have clients who I am helping and who recognize that we are helpful and won't leave us when some woke mob attacks. So yeah, I think that if you think that that client will potentially throw you under the bus, yeah, get rid of them. This gentleman I'm talking about, podcast listener, he's a farmer. So you don't want to be growing animals and producing food for a client base that may not want it at some point. If you get canceled and they decide they're not going to buy anything from you again, you don't want to have an extra, if you get canceled and 15% of your clients leave, you don't want 15% of this beef that you were going to sell or whatever just hanging around. You need to be taking orders and selling to people who will stand by you just as you'll stand by them. It's the neo-Amish, guys. All right, that's enough for this one. Thank you guys for listening. Go to scotthambrick.com and check it out. Check it out. I've been blogging pretty much every day.